Mama Does Nails, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day, and I hope this video finds you in good health and strength. Okay guys, so I am going to be doing a quick fun set. Remember, it's the House of Fun, and I said I was coming back. So this is the fun set I am inspired by. I think it's so super cute, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So I decided to use the Madam Glam Poly Gel to put my tips on. And I have put some base coat down on my tips. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this poly gel in here. And I'm going to just use this to adhere my tips to my practice hand, just like that. And I mean, this poly gel is really, really nice. It's not very sticky. There's going to be color under there, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. So I'm literally just going to do that to the other two nails before I put a base coat, because, you know, the tips are natural and I need it to have that sort of translucent look. So I'm repeating the process, as I said, on all three nails, all of the other two nails. And then I will put her in the lamp and cure for 60 seconds. Oops. Now, this polygel isn't very sticky at all. I have used it before, and we know that Madam Glam's products are really, really healthy. I would say to you to use gloves. I have used the polygel, and I know that it's okay with my skin, but just because sometimes something has healthy ingredients doesn't mean that you should touch it with your hand. So don't do as I do, but more as you're supposed to do. So I'm going to cure the nails, and then we're going to be back. So just to show you, alternatively, if for instance this was your nails that you were working on, and you didn't want, and maybe you were looking to have a more translucent or clear set, you might, you know, not want that line. So you can just use a brush with a tiny bit of isopropyl alcohol and just smooth that poly gel into the nail, just like that. Because as I said, I'm really using this. I do want it for the, you know, for the base color as well. But basically, you know, that's just the difference to basically that. So we're going to cure her. So totally unrelated, but also related. So I was filming, I was doing a voiceover the other day, and it's been really bugging me because every time I film, I keep hearing this sort of white noise, static noise, and there is no one talking. It's so quiet. And then I realized it was my LED lamp. It makes a noise like when it's off, and it's just like that noise. So if this is happening to you, just unplug your lamp when you're filming from the mains, like, because it really, you can hear it in your voiceover, especially if you are doing a voiceover and you have no music. But yeah, that's just a tip I thought I'd share with you. Anyway, hands all cured and out of the hand. So I do want to take off some of the tips. I said some of the tips, but you know what I mean. Now I don't want it too long. So when I mean like this, I just want like that much off. Literally. That's all I'm going to take off, just a little tip of the nail. Yes, and we are happy with that. So obviously, because I use the polygel on the underside, sometimes it can be a bit sticky, so you can just use your no wipe top coat and literally just top coat that, so that if you do any filing, nothing will stick to it. So I've done that. There isn't much filing to do because we only took off, you know, the tips. So I'm just kind of, should I say, sharpening those edges. And that's all I'm going to do. So because I didn't want the natural tips just looking so stark at the bottom, I'm going to use as well the Flirty, because sorry, you know when you're like, what is that? But then I realized when the polygel cures, it literally peels off the silicone. Super satisfying. But anyway, that's another video. So I'm going to use Flirty for the base, and you'll see what I mean when I put it on her. See what I mean? So it's not, because normally with this is a color that you would have to build up, but I didn't want to build it up because I haven't got much of her left, and she's an absolute gorgeous nude. So you know, we want to preserve her, but definitely I need to get another one. So that's all that I want to do. So the colors I am using are from this month's collection, as I said, the House of Fun. And when I saw the colors, I was just like, okay, I'm going to use these because, you know, they are cute. And I think, you know, for my own take, it would be perfect. So I'm going to use Eden Garden on the pinky. So this is what I'm just going to go in with first. Now I only want it on the tips. So I'm going to use the long fine liner, also from Madam Glam. And I have got a bit of the polish on my palette. And it's not going to be a full French. I just really want to bring it round, you know, the nail. I just want to have it like that. And I'm going to do the same on this side, basically. I'm going to repeat everything that I just done on that baby finger on the other nails. So I'll do this one again with you, and then I'll do the other two off camera because we don't need to keep seeing it. So that's literally all I want to do. Now I've only done one coat so far of the green, and you know, with Madam Glam colors, you really do get one coat coverage. So I don't think you should focus too much on probably doing two coats. Now I have cured the green one. I only did I did 30 seconds. So again, as I said guys, this is all I want to do, just kind of bring it round. When I tell you, it's so hard sometimes to film when you've got the kids at home, because tomorrow's a strike day at my son's school, so there's no school tomorrow. And he's playing FIFA, but he thinks he's at the real match. And I can hear him so clearly in my room. And when I edit this video, I'm sure there are going to be some parts I'm going to have to delete because I can hear his big gob. Okay, so all the fun stuff is all done. So now we are going to go in with the eyes. So I am going to use a different dotting tool because I do need the dotting tool to be a big one for the eyes. So I want the eye to be, you know, part on the tip, and then just like that. Now all of them do have eyes, and if you feel comfortable, you can just go in and just, you know, put in your dots for your eyes. So I'll put the other one there. Now the white I'm using is the Madam Glam Perfect White, And the black I'm going to be using is going to be the Madam Glam Perfect Black. And my nail sister Raven's Nail Bar always uses them for character art, so I know that they will be perfect. So they're all got different expressions, meaning as well that they're going to have different size eyes and eyebrows and stuff. So I'm going to try and keep to it as much as possible, but I'm going to just make it a bit more how I see it right now. So I'm going to do all the eyes, and then I will cure for a full 60 seconds because we want it to really cure. I don't really want any issues because we're going to have to go in with some black. So I think a dotting tool is probably the easiest thing to use, especially probably when you're trying to draw some eyes. Now I do want these little nails to be fun. Okay, now what I will say is just, oh, and some hairy hair. Use, maybe the smaller side of the dotting tool for two reasons. To level out your white so you don't just have a big blob. And, you can also just add some final touches. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. And I just looked at the picture, and this one actually is not cross-eyed, but the two seemed joined together. Okay, so we'll cure. We're going to go in with the black. And not just to put the dots kind of anywhere. Let me see. So this one, we want them to be up here. Right, so you can already see once I've kind of put that down, like we already have, our eyes. So I'm just gonna, just do that in the same area. And then get my dots. And on this one, they are sort of down here. So some of the expressions are just going to be expressions, guys. Like, don't come for me. Oh my gosh, don't come for me. And I just, as I said, the collection was called House of Fun. And I just thought that this would be a fun set to do. So let's try and get that there. Okay, so I'm not going to faff about with that too much. Let's cure. Now, the black circles around the eyes, I'm gonna make sure I matted it before I actually do that, because otherwise it's just going to be too lumpy. So I'm curing that black, and then I'm going to be back. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Sally over here is not really sure of what's happening, so she's just looking a bit stressed. The pink lady, she has an expression. I think she's just saying, oh. So we're just going to put some white there. And then I'm going to cure this. Okay. Now, I think I would say this is beginner friendly only because you can have fun doing this. And that's what the set's supposed to be. Just fun. Now, this guy over here, Wary, the eyebrows, we're going to bring the eyebrows, just get some of the gel. We need it to be kind of up here. And here. It's just like, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Like, somebody help me. Aren't they looking fun already? So everything's matte, and now I can do the outline that I need to do. So for that, I'm going to use the detail liner from Madam Glam just to do the detail. thank you all so much for watching. All I have left to do now is put some no wipe top coat from Madam Glam on these babies, and they're going to be good to go. Now what I do want is the no wipe top coat, but I also just think I want some touches of gold just around the bits that are nude, and I'm putting the normal no wipe down first because the touches of gold has got pieces of gold in there, and that's just my little bit that I'll be adding. So again guys, thank you so much for watching this cute little fun set using colors, brand new colors from the House of Fun collection that just went live on the 1st of July. So I will remind you of the 4 colors that we used today to create this set. So I used Eden Garden, and I used Lucky Number 9. I used Glam Element and Daystar. So this is just what I mean, because this top coat has got some gold pieces in it. I wanted to put the regular top coat down first and then put this one on top where we had the nude bit. So that's basically it guys, brings me to the end of the video. Please stay tuned till the end. I'm Mama Does Nails and I'm out, and I'm just going to let you just watch the final looks. I wish I could put some bling on here, but between the time I put this top coat on and put her in the lamp and cure, it will be enough time for me to decide whether or not. And maybe we might just put one on the pink nail, because that's the one that I said was the little girl. Okay guys.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you'll still want me, I hope you'll still need me 1,000,000 years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity. Let's sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high, keeps me high.